Welcome children to our maths class where we are learning about the central tendencies. The first measure of central tendency we have studied about is mean. In certain situation, arithmetic mean is an appropriate measure of central tendency, where in other situation mode, MODE, mode is considered to be appropriate measure of central tendency. Mode of a set of observation is the observation that occurs most often. This is the definition of mode, and in other words, in practical way, if we see what is mode is that observation which occurs frequently in the given data. For example, you can see we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Just at a glance you can see and tell which are the numbers. If you want, for your better convenience, you can arrange the numbers taking the same numbers together, same values together, 1, 1, then 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, right? And then you can see which number occurs more frequently. Here you can see 1 is occurring frequently, 2 is occurring frequently, 4 is occurring frequently, but the maximum time the number which is repeated is 2. So mode of this data is 2. Is that clear? If you want to arrange it like this, it's okay. If you don't want to, just by looking at the numbers or looking at the data you can tell, then also it's fine. You can do it like that. It's up to you. Okay? Now the next measure of central tendency we are going to talk about is median. Now take an example where you need two equal groups, where one of the group is having the values lesser than a fixed value, and the other group has equal number of data with values greater than the decided value. जैसे कि यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल में लिया गया है 17 स्टूडेंट्स. ओके, देयर हाइट्स आर टेकन. Heights of 17 students are taken 106 centimeter, 110 centimeter, 123 centimeter, 125 centimeter, like that. There are 17 heights of 17 students. Data is collected. अब गेम्स टीचर को, पीटी टीचर को उस क्लास को 2 ग्रुप में डिवाइड करना है, जहाँ पे ईच ग्रुप विल बी हैविंग इक्वल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स. One group has students with heights lesser than a particular height. एक हाइट डिसाइड कर लिया, उस हाइट से कम हाइट वाले सभी बच्चों को एक जगह पे रखना है, और एक हाइट जो हाइट फिक्स पर्टिकुलर हाइट डिसाइड किया गया दूसरा ग्रुप होगा वो उस हाइट से ज़्यादा. ओके, तो व्हाट ही हैज़ टू डू, ही कैन नॉट गो फॉर मोड, ही कैन नॉट गो फॉर एवरेज, that is arithmetic mean, or he cannot go for mode where the observation which is occurring frequently has to be chosen. So ये दो measures of central tendency is not appropriate in this case. In this case what we have to follow is median. What we have to follow? Median. That's the next topic which we are going to cover. क्योंकि अगर हम मीन निकालते हैं, अरिथमेटिक मीन वी आर फाइंडिंग आउट, देन व्हाट विल यू डू, यू विल डिवाइड all the observations and divide by 17 and you get a decimal number, where number of students can never be taken in decimal, expressed in decimal number. So if teacher divides the student into 2 groups on the basis of mean height, such that one group has students of height less than the mean height and the other group has students with height more than mean height, तो फिर इसमें क्या होगा, ये here it is given 113.5, that is the mean height. Okay, if we try to group it lesser than 113.5, then you will have two groups, one will be of 7 students and the other will be having 10 students. But the teacher wants two equal groups, that is two groups with equal number of students. तो ये possible नहीं है. तो अगर हम सेकेंड ऑप्शन लेते हैं, if we go for mode, then again it is not appropriate, because as per the condition of mode यहाँ पे कौन सा नंबर फ्रिक्वेंटली अकर हो रहा है, तो इट्स 115. 115 इज़ द मोड, एंड एज पर मोड अगर हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करते हैं, टू ग्रुप में डिवाइड करते हैं, तो वो भी ऐसा ही होगा. 7 चिल्ड्रन बिलो मोड एंड 10 चिल्ड्रन अबाउ द मोड. यहाँ पे भी इक्वल ग्रुप नहीं हो रहा है, so we have to choose, or we have to go for median, and median is the central value, exactly the middle of the data, which divides the whole data into two equal group. Okay, to find out the median we have to first arrange the data either in ascending order or in descending order. ओके, तो हम छोटा सा एग्ज़ाम्पल ले लेते हैं. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे नंबर्स दिए गए हैं. ओके, तो हम छोटा सा नंबर ले लेते हैं, डेटा लेते हैं, कलेक्शन ऑफ डेटा लेते हैं. 35, 32, 35, 42, 38, 32, 34. ओके, इसको हम अरेंज कर लेते हैं. कैसे हम अरेंज करेंगे, इसको हम लिख लेते हैं इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर. अगर अरेंज करेंगे तो क्या होगा, इसमें पहले कौन सा नंबर आएगा, 32, फिर आएगा 34, देन यू विल राइट 35, अगेन 35 इज देयर, देन which number, 38. okay, and then it's going to be 42. Just check whether the total number of observations are okay or not. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, we have here 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh, something is missing. 37, that means 32. There are two 32s. I have missed 132. So here you can, while arranging it in ascending order or descending order, you do have to check whether you have taken all the observations or not. So now you have 7 observations. अभी बीच वाला exactly which is the central measure or data, middle data, 35. यहाँ से 3 छोड़ दो, 7. So if you think of 7, 1 2 3, fourth one is the middle value, and then you are going to leave 3 observations in the other group. तो इस तरह से हमने दो ग्रुप में हिस्से में बांट लिया है. सो 35 इज़ द middle of the data which divides the whole data into two equal group, जिसके राइट हैंड साइड 3 ऑब्जर्वेशंस है, और टुवर्ड्स its right hand side 3 observation and towards its left hand side you have 3 observation. So median हुआ 35. Okay, median हुआ 35, but this is not okay. Why? Because it is not arranged in ascending or descending order. ये जो दिया गया है, it is just try this given. I have taken up only this example, that is the data is given over here I have taken, but practically you have to see this. ये तो सिर्फ आपको बताया, अगर इस तरह से करोगे तो ये गलत है. But this data has to be arranged in ascending or descending order. Then you can go for the middle observation. That is the actual way of doing. Okay. but in case if the number of observations are larger, the numbers are bigger, more, okay, ये तो यहाँ पे आपके पास 7 observations है. If there are 100 observations, if there are 50 observations, or if there are 20 observations, are you going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and then go to the middle observation? No. Then there is formula for odd number of observations and even number of observations to calculate median. These formulas you are not supposed to follow in 7th standard, but still I would like to tell you. Otherwise, the questions given in your exercise are very simple and the number of observations are countable, very easy, so you can arrange it in ascending order and directly pick up the middle data, that is median. Okay, so the formula actually is like this. I'll write it for you. If the number of observations, यहाँ पे कुछ observations मैं लिख लेती हूँ पहले, फिर आपको मैं बताती हूँ. Let's see with the help of the given data how you are going to find median using formula. Okay, तो यहाँ पे मैंने ये डेटा लिखा हुआ है 24, 36, 46, 50, 17, 18, 25 and 35. Right? How many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. तो यहाँ पे n क्या हुआ? n is, what is n? n is equal to 7. That is number of observations n. और ये किस तरह का नंबर है? Odd number. n is odd number. So to find out median m, formula will be n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, n plus 1 divided by 2. तो हुआ 7 plus 1 divided by 2, 8 divided by 2, that's equal to 4. So fourth observation will be the median. Okay, n plus 1 by 2th observation. ये जो नंबर आएगा उस नंबर का ऑब्जर्वेशन आपका मीडियन होगा. दैट इज इट विल बी द मीडियन ऑफ दैट डेटा. सो फॉर दैट फर्स्ट यू हैव टू अरेंज दिस नंबर्स. ओके, डेटा को आपको असेंडिंग या डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में अरेंज करना है. सो वी आर अरेंजिंग इट इन ascending order. So first number is going to be 17, then you can see 18, then comes 24, then comes 25, then comes 35, then 36 और फिर हुआ 46. Let's check whether 7 observations are there or not. Yes, we have arranged now in ascending order. फिर ये फॉर्मूला फॉलो करोगे. n is equal to 7 जो कहता है odd number of observations. So we will follow this formula. Median m is equal to n plus 1 by 2th observation. तो 7 plus 1 by 2, 8 by 2, फोर्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन. तो अब ये फोर्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन कौन सा हुआ? 1, 2, 3 एंड दिस इज द फोर्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन इज 25. सो मीडियन हुआ, मीडियन m इज इक्वल टू 25. इज दैट क्लियर टू यू? इस तरह से हुआ 25. आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि हम डायरेक्टली बोल सकते हैं, अरेंज करने के बाद तुरंत बता सकते हैं, तो फिर ये कैलकुलेशन और झंझट क्यों? This will be helpful to you when the number of observation increases. It was only limited number of observations, 7 and all, so an odd number, so it's very easy to divide the given data into two equal group after finding out the middle data. But what if अगर मैं इसमें और एक नंबर ऐड कर देती हूँ, डेटा ऐड कर देती हूँ, आई राइट डाउन द फिगर्स अगेन. ओके, लेट मी टेक ऐड वन मोर, दैट इज 16, फिर 17, देन 18, 24, 25, 35, 36, then 46. How many observations do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in your syllabus, in your exercise, I have checked all the sums are having odd number of observations, so it's fine. You can easily make out by arranging the data in observations in ascending order or descending order, and then find out the middle observation, and then you can write down the median directly. But I am teaching you that also in advance. If the number of observations are having even number of, then you see I have added one more figure over here, 16. So now if you check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is n? N is equal to 8. There are 8 observations and it's even number. It's an even number. Then how will you get? If you want to divide into 2, then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. You have 2 values at the center, 24 and 25. Okay, 24 and 25. So there is a confusion which one to select, right? 2 observations are there as the middle data. So in that case, these formula of calculating median will help you out. So first let me write down the formula to find out median if number of observation is an even number. See here, I have written median m is equal to n by 2th observation plus n by 2 plus 1 observation divided by 2. जब हमने डिवाइड किया 2 इक्वल ग्रुप में तो आपको 2 नंबर्स मिले. ओके, 24 एंड 25. विल कम टू दैट यूजिंग द फॉर्मूला. अभी n क्या है? 8, विच इज़ एन इवन नंबर. 8 by 2, तो वो हुआ 4th ऑब्जर्वेशन. 4th ऑब्जर्वेशन के बाद कौन सा ऑब्जर्वेशन आता है? 8/2 plus 1. 4th ऑब्जर्वेशन एंड देन द 5th ऑब्जर्वेशन. n by 2 करने के बाद, n को 2 से डिवाइड करने के बाद जो ऑब्जर्वेशन, जिस नंबर का ऑब्जर्वेशन आएगा उसके बाद वाला ऑब्जर्वेशन इमीडिएटली बाद वाला ऑब्जर्वेशन लेना है. अगर यहाँ पे 4th आया तो आपको 5th ऑब्जर्वेशन, 4th एंड 5th दोनों को ऐड करके 2 से डिवाइड करना है. तो हमको मिला ही था, यू हैड ऑलरेडी गॉट 24 एंड 25 जस्ट बाय लुकिंग एट एंड डिवाइडिंग इट ओरली इनटू 2 इक्वल ग्रुप. तो ये दोनों नंबर बचे थे 24 एंड 25. तो 4th ऑब्जर्वेशन 24 हुआ, 5th ऑब्जर्वेशन 25 हुआ. सो राइट इट डाउन, add it and divide it by 2. On adding I got 49 divided by 2 gives you 24.5. 24.5. Now this is not the number of observation, it is the median itself. यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली आपको मीडियन मिलता है जब यहाँ पे आपने उस नंबर का ऑब्जर्वेशन लिया, फिर दोनों को प्लस किया और 2 से डिवाइड किया. यहाँ पे आप डायरेक्टली कर सकते हो. आपको 24 और 25 मिला तो इन दोनों को ऐड करो और 2 से डिवाइड करो तो आपको क्या मिलता है आंसर में? यू विल गेट 24.5. इज दैट क्लियर? सो यू हैव सीन हाउ यू कैन क्विकली go to the median if the observation given is arranged in ascending order और median आप क्विकली फाइंड कर सकते हो अगर कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है तो। मीडियन इज़ दैट मेज़र ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी जहाँ पे आपको डेटा को 2 इक्वल ग्रुप में डिवाइड करना है। उसके लिए यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द मिडल ऑब्जर्वेशन एंड सो दिस इज़ हाउ यू फाइंड आउट orally or you can follow the formula given over here. Now we move on to the exercise. See, let's take the first question of exercise 3.2. Here you can see the scores in mathematics test out of 25 of 15 students is as follows: 19, 25, 23, 20, 9, 20, 15, 10, 5, 16, 25, 20, 24, 12 and 20. These are the scores and what you have to find out is mode and median of this data. And also you have to tell are they same or not. In this case, now what you are going to do is you will arrange these numbers in ascending order. तो इसको अरेंज करने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर ले लेते हैं। पहले हम लेते हैं 9। लेट्स स्टार्ट द सॉल्यूशन। अरेंज द ऑब्जर्वेशंस इन ascending order. ओके, अभी इसको अरेंज करते हैं। लेट्स डू इट। लेट मी फर्स्ट राइट इट फॉर यू एंड देन आई शो यू। सो you can see I have arranged the given data in ascending order. While you are arranging it, you have to be very careful that you don't miss any observation. How many students given? 15. And you also have to check which is the smallest, then arrange it as per, and you also have to see that whether any observation is occurring frequently or not. How many times it is occurring, that many times you have to write it down. You need not miss a single observation while arranging them in either ascending or descending order. So after arranging it, I'll just count and see whether there are 15 observations or not, because it's given marks of 15 students. So on counting you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. 15 observations are there. Okay, now first thing is you have to find out mode. To find out mode, what you have to see, which observation is occurring frequently. Now 25 is there, which is occurring frequently, and one more, that is 20, it's occurring frequently. But which one is occurring more times? 20 is occurring more times. So mode, M-O-D-E, mode, or you can write symbolically Z is equal to 20. Okay, and to see median, let's see what can we do from the observation. If 15, then the it's an odd number, so n plus 1 divided by 2 gives you 15 plus 1 divided by 2, 16 by 2, that's equal to 8th observation. Okay, 8th observation. Now let's check the 8th observation. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8th observation is 20. Right, you can see 7 observations this side and 7 observations towards the right hand side, and middle observation is 20. So median is 20, that's equal to 20. So now mode 20, median also 20. Yes, both are same in this case. They are same. So Z, that is mode, is equal to median is equal to 20. Yes, they are same. The next part of the question was whether mode and median both are same or not. So here you can see both have same value 20, so they are same. Now we move on to the next question. The runs scored in a cricket match by 11 players is as follows. They are 6, 15, 120, 50, 180, 10, 15, 8, 10 and 15. And there are 11 players. You have to find mean, mode and median. From the question itself you can tell the mode. What is mode? Which number is occurring repeatedly? It is 15. 15 is repeated more times, frequently it's repeated and it's more time than the other observations. So mode is 15. Then median, for that you have to arrange the data, right? Then only you can tell. And for mean you have to add up all the observation and divide it by the number of observation. So let's begin the calculation. So the calculation, after arranging the numbers in ascending order, I have arranged it in the starting itself, because here in the question you can see you also have to find out mode and median. For mode it is not required, but for median it is must. Okay, so first we will calculate mean. To calculate the mean, you have the formula. Mean is equal to sum of all the observations and divided by number of observations. So I have added all these observations and I got 429. I have divided by the number of observations. There are 11 observations, so I have divided it by 11 and so I have got 39. What is mean? Mean is 39. Mode, you can tell the number which is repeatedly coming, 15. So 15 is mode. And now median. Observations are 11, so it's an odd number. So to group this data into two equal halves, so what will you do? 11 plus 1, that's equal to 12. 12 divided by 2 gives you 6. 12 divided by 2 gives you 6. So here n plus 1 divided by 2th observation, that's equal to 11 plus 1 divided by 2, 12 by 2 gives you 6th observation. And what will it be? What will be the 6th observation? You count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th observation is 15. 5 on this side and 5 on this side, and middle value or middle data is 15 here. So median is 15. So I am going to write here 15. So you can see mode and median, they are same, but the mean is totally different from both of the numbers. But you can see that 39 and 15 both comes within the range of the data. Smallest value 6, highest value 120, and it comes between these numbers only, between the range of the given data, and that's why they are considered to be the measures of central tendency, mean, mode and median, right? So hope now you can answer the rest of the questions on your own. You can practice it on your own. I'll read out the question. That is self practice you can do, and if you find any difficulty in doing it, you can question me anytime. Here you can see the third question. Weight is given in kg of 15 students. That means how many observations are there? 15 observations are there. First question under it is find the mode and median of this data. Obviously arrange the data in ascending order, then you can find out the median, and mode you can directly find out by seeing the maximum occurrence of the observation. And then the next part of the question is there more than one mode? Is there more than one mode? मतलब कोई ऐसा ऑब्जर्वेशन है जो frequently occur होता है और number of frequency is same. Let's check which number is occurring frequently. Let's take it. You can see here 43 is frequently occurring 1, 2 and 3. 3 times. 43 is coming 3 times. Rest, which is the other number? Check it out. Is it 36? No. Is it 38? Yes. Here it is. 38. 1, 2 and 3. Both the numbers are occurring frequently and their number of frequency is also the same. 43 is repeated 3 times and 38 is also repeated 3 times. So yes, here we have two numbers, more than one mode. We have two modes. One is 38, the other one is 43. Okay. Next question. Find the mode and median of the given data. You know it. We have done two sums. Here you need not find out mean. Only you have to find out mode and median. It is same as the first sum where you had to calculate only mode and median. Okay. And here is the fifth question. You have to answer it whether the given statements are true or false. The mode is always one of the numbers in a data. Yes, it should be one of the numbers in the data. It is true. The mean is one of the numbers in a data, not required that the mean will be one of the numbers in the data, but it comes within the range of the data. So the median is, third one is the median is always one of the numbers in a data, not necessary. Again, it comes within the range of the data, and the data 6, 4, 3, 8, 9, 12, 13, 9 has mean as 9. For that you have to calculate it and check whether mean is 9 or not. Okay, for that you have to divide and see, and you will get the answer, and then you can tell whether it is true or false. So the answers here, the mode is always one of the numbers in a data, as I told you. The number which is occurring more times, that is, so it's obviously going to be the number in a data, so it's true. Then mean is one of the numbers in data. No, it's false, as I've explained you, is average. Median is always one of the number in a data. See, it is in case if it is an the number of observation is an odd number, then the number will be in a data. But if number of observation is an even number, in that case the median will never be one of the numbers in the given data. So in that case it's false. Okay. And the fourth answer, when you sit to find the mean, I told you you have to calculate the mean. When you calculate the mean, you will get 8, not 9 as an answer, so it's a false. So here you have all the 4 answers of the given statement. So do these sums in your notebook. Till I come with the next video, stay home, stay safe, goodbye.